In the previous video, I told my story about how I found out that I was Matrona in a past life. And you may ask a completely natural question: can I heal like Matrona? I myself said that the experience of previous lives is stored in the subconscious and manifests itself in subsequent reincarnations. In one of the videos, I mentioned that I once removed all my illnesses at once, with my hand, and I realized that this is how healing works. And it works because illnesses are low-frequency energies. You can call them entities. They penetrate when a person loses his temper, i.e. does not control himself, and at that time something comes in that resonates with the vibrations that the person emits at that moment. Or a person agrees to the disease and allows the entity to move in. I talked about this in the video about diseases. So, while the entities are in a person's aura, the disease will be considered incurable or chronic, because medications can only muffle their manifestation. Not for long, since the source of the disease has not gone anywhere. And when you remove the entities, the diseases disappear on their own, because no one provokes them anymore. And the person becomes totally healthy. I had the experience of freeing people from entities, but after a week everything returned back, because the person has not changed. He continues to behave as before, radiates negative emotions and descends to low-frequency vibrations, and again becomes accessible to this evil spirit. To get rid of old diseases, you need to change your character. Change your attitude towards people, towards life, and watch your thoughts. The secret is that thoughts are the cause of everything that happens to you. What you focus your attention on is what happens in your life, because you create it yourself. Every thought has an image, and an image carries certain vibrations. For example, let's take the word pen. When we think of a pen, 3 images immediately appear: a writing pen, a door handle, and a child's pen. And if this word is in a language unknown to us, then for us it is just a set of letters, and no image arises. That is why we do not understand what is being discussed. This means that we think and communicate in images that have certain vibrations. Negative thoughts immerse a person in low-frequency vibrations, and being in this state, he creates everything that he thinks about at that moment. Then this negativity manifests itself in his life. And if a person thinks about something pleasant or dreams, then he automatically reaches high vibrations, creating an image for himself, which then becomes real life. And now, looking back, you can see whether you like what you created or not. Knowing this secret, you can now consciously manage your life, redirect your thoughts in the right direction, and think only about what you like, about what you want to have in your life. And if negative thoughts suddenly pop up, then immediately stop yourself so as not to do something out of inertia, and immediately retune yourself to positive thoughts. Create a new image, create only what you like, and gradually it will become a habit. Such a blissful state will become the norm for you. Your life will turn into what you were thinking about. What you focus your attention on is what you create in your life. This is, of course, a small part of the knowledge that I can fit into this context. And after all the experiments with healing, I realized that people need to be treated differently. You just need to pass on your knowledge to them so that people can heal themselves. And I wrote a book where I tell what diseases are, what addictions are, how to connect with the higher self and receive help from it. The book shows examples of how we create our own reality, but we ourselves do not notice it. The book is called Miracles That We Do Not Notice. Only I did not release it to the masses, because not everyone is ready to believe that everything is arranged a little differently than we thought. Many are ready to turn away rather than accept new knowledge into their lives. And for those who are ready to believe in miracles, I created this channel, where I tell everything as it is. And still, for many, it seems like nonsense, because people have different levels of perception. It's like a first grader can't comprehend integrals, because knowledge must be obtained according to the degree of readiness. So, my book is the first step to awakening. When people learn how this reality works, and understand that just as they created illnesses for themselves, they can also create health, then there will be no need to look for healers, no need to spend money on doctors and medicines. And most importantly, there will be no need to worship anyone, because you yourself will create these miracles, if you are ready for them. You can purchase my ebook using the link under the video.